Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and welcome to the Friday night show. So happy to see you all. I hope you all enjoyed your holiday, and that you're. The moment I said I'm going back on my diet, no more rich stuff, but you have all those leftovers, right? I hope everybody is doing well. And I just wanted to say hello and come on and do some angel readings. And let me see, I might even have an angel deck. I didn't even think of that until just now. But I wanted to do some angel readings. Terry Lee is under the weather just a bit, and we needed to postpone the psychic triad for one more week. We'll be back next week. Everything's fine. She just needed a little extra time. And so I decided to come on and just say hello to everybody and see how your holiday was. Hi, Sue Toffee. Hi, Mira. Nice to see you. And chat family. I know. And I just posted this. I just created it. So it just depends on when everybody gets their notifications. Hi, Nancy Riker and Tasha and Shine Truth and Teresa Hodarian. Nice to see you. Oh, how nice. Shooting Star. Yes. It was wonderful. I was playing cards, and you know how we were playing rummy or something, and you know how like you're focusing on your cards and you're looking at the table to see what everybody else has laid down, and then you're looking at your cards again, and everybody was quite focused, and so I was, in between. It's a slow game, while you're waiting for the other person to take their turn. So I was like sort of just, daydreaming a little bit, and because at the end of the day, after all that cooking, after all those dishes, we were just exhausted. So, and my mind just went blank, and then all of a sudden, pop into my head what the person to my right's cards were in their hand. And I was not expecting that. I didn't ask for that. And it doesn't ever happen with family, but I just thought that was so funny. And yeah, so it happens. Hi, Hardly. Nice to see you. And Nada, uh, Nadia, Nadavia. You'll have to excuse me for not knowing how to pronounce everybody's name. Shooting Star is here. I know. I know. It was and Amanda Celeste. Hi everybody. Nice to see you. Yeah. Yeah, we had a beautiful Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I'm usually not on the schedule for Wednesday or Thursdays. I usually do my shows on the weekends and on Tuesdays and on the weekends. And so it just fell right in line with my schedule for the New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But hi, just visiting. It's nice to see you too. I know, time for sweatpants. I know. I know. And it doesn't take much to get off your game. And then I just wanted to get back to healthy eating. Does anybody know what daikon is? Daikon is like an Asian, well, I see it. It's not I just lost I'm looking at it. It's a little red, pointed vegetable. It's a radish. It's a Asian radish, and our radishes are like this big, right? Well, this Asian radish looks like it. I can't even describe it. It's like this big, and it's like a pumpkin or something, like a butternut squash, kind of a big and heavy. And I went to a new store because you keep picking we must have run to the store like 4 or 5 times before the holidays because we always say, "Oh, this one more thing. Oh, this one more thing." Forgot this, forgot that. It's the kind of holiday that it is, yeah. And so I was running in different stores, like I was over on the other side of town. So I said, I'm going to run in over here and Yeah, and then I found the daikon, and I love daikon. There's something about it. It's very clarifying. It's very cleansing. It's light and crispy and a little peppery, just like a radish. But sometimes the little red radishes can have like a bitter aftertaste. This is just yummy all the way through. So, but it's it's a healthy vegetable, but it has a lot of water in it. But it makes you feel like you're doing something good. So that's what I was eating today, trying to not have any sugar, nothing, heavy and dense. But um, yeah, good, Nancy. Yeah, we're doing angel readings today. And Nancy's asking for an angel reading. Thank you very much. Aw, yeah, I could do that for you, Mira. Do you have the first name of the mama? The mama's first name? Because you said it's a friend. I don't know. I don't know. Just say is the girl's name having a boy or a girl? And I'd be able to do that because there's just too many variables when it's like a general. First of all, it's very hard to do that because it's like a 50-50 chance. And I really would need to get into that person's energy. Varsha. Okay, good. All right, I'll do that. Um, and I did I had a bridal party, and it was like a bachelorette party, and they wanted to know, if they were ever going to have any children, how many children would they have, all this, because right around the time when you're getting married, you have all these questions. And I think there was like 5 people, and I get 4 out of the 5 right. So it's about 75%. But another time, I don't know if you guys remember me telling you this, I had a woman who was working with me, and she was pregnant, and I said, "Oh, do you want me to tell you, take a guess at the gender?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." So I held my pendulum over top of her, and I said, is she going to have a boy?" And it said yes. And I was like, "Oh, great, you're going to have a boy. That's great." And she said, "Oh, that's wonderful. I can't wait to tell my husband." So then she goes to the doctor, and she comes back, and she says, "Jean, the doctor says it's not a boy, it's a girl." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't understand." So she goes along, and like 2 years later, she's pregnant again, and she has a boy. And here, I didn't ask the pendulum if this pregnancy was going to be a boy. I just said, "Is she going to have a boy?" You have to be specific, and you don't learn that until after the fact. So now I'm like so specific, and I ask front ways and back ways, and cover all my bases. But still, it's very difficult to be exact. And yeah, so let me see if I can touch base with Varsha. Oh, let me put this her name up. I think I have it here so that I can remember. I do feel certain family members want a girl and other family members want a boy, but I also feel like like they want to break a cycle. I don't know if there was like 5 girls and they're hoping for a boy, if there was 5 boys and now they're hoping for a girl, like in the family. So is Varsha will with this current pregnancy for Varsha, will that this current pregnancy, will Varsha have a boy for her for this pregnancy? And that move changed right over to no. Will this pregnancy for Varsha, will she be having a girl? And that changed right to yes. So it looks like a girl, Mira, for Varsha for this pregnancy. Please do come back and tell me. And I ask people this all the time, not so that you can tell me I was right, so that I can have I can have a stronger confidence uh, in my tools that I use, and enables me to help a lot of other more people in that same way. I just had a woman um, write to me recently, send me an email, and she said, "You read for me back in July of 24." And I had just ended a relationship, and you told me that I would meet somebody new or have a new relationship by the end of 25. And she said, I was so upset and so distraught. She said, there is no way in hell that I was going to get into another relationship. She was like, no way. And she emailed me and said, you were right. You were right that there were certain things that transpired, and she is now with somebody who she really feels like she's connected to, and they have a beautiful relationship. And she just couldn't wait to tell me. I was like, thank you so much. It really is very helpful for me to know that. So you can email me, you can contact me on sunpsychicgene.com under the contact page, or you can leave a message under any video, that I do. You can just say, Jean, you read for Varsha. You said she was having a girl, and she did or she didn't, whatever way, so that I know. But before we get into it, I want to show you guys. I've been working. As soon as I can figure out how to get there, been working on my website, and this is my website, and this is the first page that you come on. I know it's kind of small, you can't see it very well, but I'll open it up a little bit. And if on the very first page, you see there's all the readings. If anybody wants a reading, there's 15-minute readings, 30-minute readings, all the past life readings, all different types of readings. But if you go over here, this is where you can contact Sun Psychic Jean. You just contact me here, and this comes right into my email, and I get a notification as well. And then if you come over here to events, and you'll see that my chakra healing workshop is on this Sunday, December 28th. It's in 2 days. It's at 3 p.m. on Sunday, December 28th. And it's the chakra healing workshop. And it's a $10 event. And it'll last between 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., 3 p.m. Eastern. And sorry, I have it here. Oh, no, I don't. Usually I have it like this: 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. And what you do is you just click on this attend down here. You fill out the payment information, and when you get your receipt, you'll be emailed a receipt. But in that email will also be the link, the Zoom link for this event. So you'll have to hold on to that email, and that's the way you get into the event at 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific, if anybody is interested. This chakra healing workshop is so much fun. I love it. I'll go over what all the chakras are and why they are, and describe to you how they work, what they look like, and why it's important for us to align and balance our chakras. I'll also go into a little bit about the auric field, because they both work together. Now, I won't get deep into the auric field because that's its own workshop, and I'd like to do that next after this one. But when we talk about the chakra energy centers, we also refer to the auric field as well. And I'm very, very excited about going over this. The first half is a little bit of instruction, a little bit of learning, education. And then the second half of the workshop is going into a guided meditation and a healing meditation. We go through and we balance and align our own chakras, or through the guided meditation, we do it together. And the chakra healing, any questions that you have, I can do. And so the second half is when we get nice and cozy and warm and just relax and listen and to the guided meditation. And it's quite invigorating, actually, but it's really a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that if anybody's interested. I also have my psychic study practice groups up for the next 3 days. Sorry, for the next 3 months, January, February, March. If you are already in my psychic study practice group, you will be getting an email from me on Sunday, believe it or not. I just scheduled it for the 28th, but so you'll be getting an email from me, so you can watch out for that. If you don't want to do all three, like I send out the package opportunity for all the regulars who come to the psychic study practice. If you can't attend all three, you can just come in and do the ones that you want to. I think that's I mean, I think it's best for everybody. I will also be starting out on January, February, and March. I'm going to be also doing another event and workshop once a month. So be on the lookout for that. I'm just so very excited. And thank you very much for letting me go over that with you. And my website is sunpsychicgene.com. And you can just go in there and look around and see what you find. All right. Oh, so Harley says, I received and something for Mira that she was going to be a girl after the 5th, after the 8th, a boy. Oh, interesting. I don't know if she's talking about somebody else about the 5th. I don't know anything about the 5th. Yeah, I'm not sure what the 5th means there, Harley. Sorry about that. All right. Let me just see who I have. Aw. Hi, Richleen. So nice to see you. Shooting Star. Oh, I'd love to give everybody a reading, you guys. Listen intently because, right. So Mira has a question. Jean means the pendulum did not change for a boy, so it's not a boy. It did. I said, and I'll do it again. So is it Varsha? Is it I think her name is Varsha. Let me just wait till it stops. So for Varsha will this pregnancy that Varsha has right now, will this pregnancy result in a boy? Will Varsha be having a boy this pregnancy? And it starts that's my no. The East and West is no. For this pregnancy that Varsha is currently pregnant, will she be having a girl? And it already knows what I'm going to ask because I use this all the time. And even before I got the word girl out, it started changing. And look at how certain it's saying, yes, Jean, we told you before. We're telling you again. So that was my yes for a girl. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Shine Truth. You saw all the new stuff you put up yesterday. Thank you. I hope that helps, Mira. Yeah, and not a boy. That's what I'm getting. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that's what I'm getting. I know. It's a girl. I know. So it's not a boy. That's what my pendulum is saying. Yeah. Sorry if I wasn't clear there. Okay, let's start. So Nancy Riker and then Just Visiting. Nancy Riker. Let me get an angel reading for Nancy. So I feel like you are already connected to your angels, Nancy. They're telling me that you work with them already. You don't call on them very often. It's like you don't want to wear out your welcome or you don't want to take advantage of them, but they're saying that it's their honor to assist you, and that as long as you're taking responsibility and you have knowing that you keep yourself empowered, then they can help you. It's when you give them your power and say, you do it for me or you decide for me. They say, no, we cannot do that. That's not what we do. What we do is we assist you. They put things in your path so that you can discover them, take advantage of them, and choose to either access that or not access. Everything is your choice. They will put scenarios and items or uh, ideas into your pathway, opportunities mostly. And they're saying you can call on us. And there's a specialty angel for almost every um, scenario. They say you do believe in us, and that's like that's a huge part of interacting with your angels. And they're not too high. They are in the ninth dimension, but they're not too high to interact with us. And they're saying that they have this magnificent love and benevolence that can help us in ways that we cannot even imagine. And it's not, don't think of physical, don't think of, you know, it's about miraculous happenings and unexpected scenarios. And they did say that it's your trust in them, it's your belief in them. And I do see somebody, I'm not sure if they're showing me you with a past life, but they're showing me somebody with, like, you know what Holly Hobby is? Like one of those prairie hats that you put the hat on in the back and then it has like a sun visor in the front and it has ties around here. I just see the back of somebody's head sitting in a meadow, a woman's head, and I do feel as though this may have been one of your past lives that you actually connected with your angels, or your angels protected you at that time. So that's what I have for you, Miss Nancy Riker. I'm not sure if any of that makes sense. She loves them all. Mm-hmm. 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 Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. All right. That was beautiful, Nancy. I loved connecting there. So let's go ahead to just visiting. And after just visiting is Harley. And just visiting, they're telling me that you in your prayers you ask the angels for assistance and for them to watch over you and your family. And it's almost, they're showing me like Father Christmas, but they're saying that, you know, in that spirit of miracles and unconditional love and you know, that time of year that fills your heart. And they just love the way everybody gets together and gets, you know, sentimental or gets takes a moment away from their everyday routine in order to focus in on love and family and to focus in on what's important. And I feel like this is what um, you ask your angels. And they are saying they're always there with you. I feel as though you may have a painting of an angel or something that you feel connected to. It's almost like it's an energy. It has energy. And when you look at it, you feel like there's a connection and a frequency and vibration that you feel a connection. There's something, um, and they're saying that's real. Like, even if it's a figurine that's hanging or a picture that's hanging, they're saying that it's what it makes you feel, what you feel when you look at it. It has frequency and vibration. Not that that's them, but it's a reminder and it puts you back into that state. I'm asking them for more. And they're just saying, they're just bringing to my attention snow angels. I don't know why I don't think you have snow where you are. They're just saying like the reference to them, even on a casual basis, makes them happy. So if we can talk to them and engage with them and assign, a sort of connection with them, they would they're just so very happy because their entire purpose is to assist us, and it brings them so much joy because they can. But it's up to us to ask for what it is that we need assistance with and to let it go and to trust that they will provide that assistance. So that's where I'm going to stop, Miss Just Visiting. Yes, figurines and a guardian angel pictures. Yep, that's for real. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Just Visiting. Really wanted to get into that. Hmm. Okay. Carly saying, I also heard after the first girl, the next one would appear after an eighth boy. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's, I see what you're saying. Like I said, there was five girls and then, yeah, like if they're hoping for whatever it is. I was just giving like a scenario, but you're saying that after this girl, the next girl would be after the eighth boy. Boy, that's amazing, Harley. That's amazing. I know. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for clarifying that. And Harley just happens to be next. And I love all your emojis, Harley. They're so cute popping up here. Don't they look really cute? Let's go with Harley's angels. So I feel sometimes, Harley, that your angels are saying that it's not always easy to discern whether it's your angels helping you or your spirit guides helping you. And they want you to focus in on they're telling me archangels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, but it's not only the archangels. They're the leaders, the heads, but there's also personal angels and um, individual angels. There's thousands and trillions of angels that are all around you and assisting you. I do feel they're showing me a cat. I don't know if you have a cat that's an angel. Um, they're saying that they can be everywhere. They're also telling me that these angels for you, Harley, come in and out of your life through people. Like some people do angelic work. Some people will just walk up to you and say the right thing at the right time and then walk away. And you'll be like, why did that person just say that to me? But it was something that you needed to hear. And it would be like an angel interaction or, I, uh, if it's not something that happened in your past, it'll be something that's happening in your future because the angels use us or utilize us to work on their behalf. So don't just sort of push off or step aside if it's a human helping you or giving, and they're saying, like Jean, giving you suggestions or advice or saying things that you need to hear, because a lot of the angels work through us. And they're also saying that they work through you to help others as well. And they're saying that discernment is not the important part. The important part is that you listen and that you're guided and that you follow. And I feel as though you also feel when you have good fortune come in and, like, oh, you picked up a lottery ticket on the ground and you won $5 and you didn't even pay for it. You just found it on the ground. Or, you found $5 on the ground. Or, somebody said, here, I'm not using this. Do you need this? And it was something that you needed. Whatever this is, the angelics work in mysterious ways, and they just want you to keep an open mind about that. So that's what I have for you, Miss Harley. She said, it is so true. Sometimes they appear out of nowhere in the oddest places, like a street corner. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She says, love it. Uh-huh. And I know that Terry Suzuki has a story about an angel, and it's really miraculous. I'll let her tell it. I don't want to, it's a long story. I don't want to tell it. But I know I saw an angel. I was driving in the car with my friend. We were downtown Philadelphia, and downtown Philadelphia has like five uh, lane highways going one way. It's Broad Street. We were in like the biggest Broad Street of Philadelphia. 5 lanes this way, and then there's a median, and there's 5 lanes going the other way. And oh, thank you, Laura. That's so sweet. And we were driving, and there's like light after traffic light after traffic light. And so I was driving and my light was green. So I was proceeding, and I saw this like homeless guy on the median, and he was like going to step into the road. So I was slowing down. And as I was slowing down, he actually did step into the road. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? Somebody should, there's no crosswalk or anything. So at least I saw him. I was worried that somebody was going to come behind me or around me and not see him. So I was trying to slow up a little bit. And he was walking funny and taking his good old time, and he was like moseying over to the 5 lanes. It takes a little while. And as soon as he got out of my lane, I started to proceed. And as I went, my light was green. I was coming to the intersection, and just before I got to the intersection, somebody had run the red light going the other way. My light was still green, but somebody went through the red light the other way. And if I hadn't stopped for that homeless man walking around the street, I would have been in the intersection by then. So my girlfriend and I both looked at each other and both turned around to see if that man was still like where he was. If he was on the curb, he was nowhere in sight, absolutely disappeared. We couldn't find him anywhere. We couldn't see him. And we were both like, oh my gosh, can you believe that just happened? It was like one of those things that you just know that, that this homeless man that was walking was an angel. That was the angel. It's an earth angel. And he was doing the work of an angel by slowing me down. And and there's many, many more stories just like that. But that's one of my favorites because it was so instant. And we just knew, like you had that feeling, like you knew not only of shock that somebody just went through the light and our light was green, like we were shocked because I had to still slow down again. But it's really for real. So this is what I'm saying, Harley, with the earth angels. I wanted to go to New Orleans, didn't have the means, asked for a sign that things would turn out in my favor. Out of nowhere, homeless man that I had never seen in the area stops. Okay, she's continuing. Okay. Wow. Beautiful, Harley. Yep, it's true. They do. They appear out of nowhere, for sure. Well, thank you, Harley. So next I have Richleen. Richleen, are you still here? Spiritual birds, how cute. And then Laura, if you want an angel reading, just let me know and you'll be after Richleen. Yep. Okay, good. Richleen is still here. Angel readings for Richleen. Spiritual birds. Well, you probably already know with your spiritual birds. They're reminding me, Richleen, did you ever see Scott Scorpio Santaro's angel with the wings? If not, I'm sure he won't mind if I say it again, if I show it again. It is phenomenal. It is something that we need to see if you haven't seen. I'm just looking for it. 1 second. Scott Scorpio Santoro. And I'm doing this for you, Richleen, because it reminded me of like a bird, the angel wings of a bird. And let me just cue it up a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to slow it up a little bit so you guys can see. I'll make it half. And then you guys, look right over here, you'll see an angel fly in with wings. And when I saw you said your name is Spiritual Birds, this is what this reminded me of. He'll fly in, or the angel will fly in here, and then it looks like it's right around here. It looks like it stands up on something. You could see his two legs stand and wait, and then he dives in again. It's absolutely amazing. Let me go ahead. Ready? And because we're talking about angels, look at that. That is Scott's angel. And see, that's a body with wings. And see, he stands up. You could see his little legs. And then he goes into Scott's heart. It's unbelievable, you guys. Unbelievable. Talking about angels and birds and wings. It's really amazing. So with Richleen, this is what I'm feeling for you. When you have these spiritual birds that they carry I feel as though the angels borrow the lightness, the airiness. And it's no coincidence that birds have feathers and angels have feathers on their wings, and that angels have wings and birds have wings. They're saying that it's not the same, but they borrow their flight, they borrow their grace, they borrow their, the angels borrow the birds' flight, the angels borrow the birds' ability to fly and to watch over and to soar. Um, And this enables the angels to fly just like you saw Scott's angels fly and to maneuver, but they are in a different dimension. You wouldn't be able to see that angel with your own eyes. Well, maybe you would. If some people can see, you would, but most people wouldn't, because we are tuned in. Our brains are tuned into the 3D world, to the physical world, not to the other dimension. There's other dimensions in this world right here, right now. Sometimes you see like a flash or a something out of the corner of your eye. That's us being able to see into another dimension. And in fact, they're reminding me that our peripheral vision is able to see more. Like if you just like leave your eye, like stare at like a certain dot or something on the wall, and just like really relax your eyes and just sort of like go into a daydream, you can start seeing more things out of the peripheral, and you can see more interdimensional things. So a lot of people say, oh, I saw that out of the corner of my eye, or there was a spark out of the corner of my eye. And yeah, so, and they're just saying that this is our ability, because we believe in certain 3D physical things, and this is the way our brain is trained to react to what we see instead of allowing for the other dimensional aspects to come in. It's just about how it is that when that we're brought up. Mhm. Mhm. I know, and Scott is an angelic soul himself, right? I just want to see. Mm. My Aunt Jo, who loves birds, passed away January 13th in 23. My mother-in-law passed away 2/2/22, and that's why my handle is that. Oh, good. Good. Well, thanks for telling me. Um, I didn't see. Okay. All right. All right, Laura, I see you. Oh. So, okay. Let me see if there's anything else for Rich Lean. They do want you to call them in more often. Richleen, I think you admire, well, this is what they're telling me. You admire angels over here. Like you say, oh, look at that. Look at them. Isn't that nice? It wasn't, isn't that amazing? And they're saying, bring us into here. And to bring them close to you, have them be a part of you, have them work with you with your own energy, and not see them as outside of you, but see them as part of you, because your soul, that energetic frequency of your soul and your spirit's vibration is also connected to all that is, and that is connected to the angelic realm. And when you feel your heart, I do feel as though your heart chakra expand and open up, and you feel that love, that overwhelming love in your heart, that's also connected to the angels. The higher the vibration, the more we are connected to our angels. And to consider them as part of your energy. Like I just showed you at the chakra healing workshop, the auric field, we have all of these energies available to us. It just matters what we choose to bring in at certain times. And they're saying that it's necessary for us to call our angels in and to have them close to us at this time, while humanity is going through some difficult times, some changes in the frequency and vibration. And they're saying they want us to ask them to come in and to help us and to be close to our energy, and not just to admire something from the outside, but to what is that word? Not envelop, but blend with the angels, um, merge with the angels, and to ask that you can do the work of the angels. That you'll be called to say the right thing, smile at somebody who may be having a bad day. We never know, but there is a part of us that is connected to the angelic energies, and they're asking for us to envelop this and to incorporate this into our everyday um, connection. I hope that makes sense to you, Richleen. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Jill Sinanan. Hi, Shooting Star, Starseed Wisdom, Cat Goddess. So nice to see everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. If I could just ask everybody, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and share. It really does help my channel. And I have that little poll up that says, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, that really does make a difference. If you make a comment below, I mean, you wouldn't be here and you wouldn't be watching if you didn't appreciate this type of work, but it's really important for the algorithm and for this to get out to many more people. So I appreciate that. Um, Let me see. Oh, yeah, we have plenty of time, you guys. I have a reading coming up. I have a private reading coming up. So thank you, Laura. So, and Laura, I didn't realize you were also a member. Good. Okay. And after Laura, is Nancy Ray still here? I know. If Nancy Ray is still here, she'll be next. Okay, Laura. I love your icon there. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it looks like an angel. To me, angels come in on colors, and on the on the yellow ray, on the red ray, on the blue ray. There's all different types of angelic energy that comes in rays of light and rays of color, and they're also very healing. We often, when I do my guided meditations for my psychic study practice group, we often uh, blend with the angelic frequency of certain colors, like the colors of the rainbow, and for healing, for you know, relaxing and de-stressing, and taking some of mm, the busyness away from us, so that we can relax and focus and do our spiritual work. And I feel as though you are already, if you're an artist, I don't know if you are, but you do appreciate art. This is part of your connection to the angels. I wish, you guys, I wish we could meet angels. Like, I could say, "You see this energy of green right here? This is the green ray. This is the energy of the green ray, the angels of the green ray." And they want to bring, I mean, all of the green, beautiful new life, and the trees, and the grass, and the leaves, and all the green in the world that comes from nature, has that beautiful, and everything that we eat that is green, like the broccoli and the beans, all of that green has an energy, but it also has a frequency and a vibration of healing, of energy. Um, and they just want you to know that it's not just that these colors make you feel good, or that the shape of it looks like in a shape of an angel. It's the frequency and the vibration. And it's almost like you remember that, because we all have, uh, our souls are connected to the angelic realm. And we have these memories deep in the back of our psyche, and in our consciousness, the memories in our consciousness of knowing this about the angels. That's why a lot of times when you learn different techniques, or different uh, symbolisms, or different philosophies, and it's like, yeah, I think I always knew that. Like, it just seems like it rings true to you, but it's not new. It's something that you already knew, and it's just like a reminder. I feel like um, your angels work around you. I do feel as though your angels have, I don't want to say saved your life, but they've gotten you through some tough times. I feel as though when you pray and um, you know, at any scenario, like if you had a bad breakup or something, and you were absolutely devastated, and you felt like you couldn't go on, and you asked for help, your angels were there to help you. And they just want you to know that it's not only in a time of dire need or emotional distress. It is in any time that we want to connect to our angels, especially with our spiritual gifts, our spiritual development. Our angels are always there with us, helping us and guiding us. And it's a lot of fun to bring them in and incorporate them. doesn't always have to be Archangel Michael or Archangel Raphael or all of the others that, the well-known ones, but Sandalphon, what's the other one? Ezekiel, no, uh, Azrael. There's a whole bunch of them, but it's not just those. Like there's thousands of angels, there are millions of angels, there's trillions of angels. And if it's important for you to ask for Archangel Michael, there's nothing wrong with that. Archangel Michael is multidimensional, or what did they call that? It's not multi. I don't want to say, is it omnipotent? No, omnipotent. I don't know why I can't say it. I'll have to look it up. I did know that. Um, oh, Hecatiel. Hmm. She says, my guardian angel, Hecatiel, with you now, is my guardian angel. Well, he's there. Hecatiel is your, it's omnipresent was the word I was looking for. The Archangel Michael is omnipresent. That just means he could be in every place at every moment, in always, every time. Like there is no one place or another. Omnipresent is the word I was looking for. And thank you, just visiting, because I read your thing and it made me remember it. So Laura wants to know, is Hecatiel, because it has to be an L at the end, the EL, like Michael, Gabriel, Sandal, most of them. You need to call for the archangels out loud. Yep. Is Hectil here with us now? Yes. And are you Laura's archangel, guardian angel? Are you Laura's guardian angel? Yes. Oh, and it's going fast too. And is Laura always connected to her angels? Is Laura, oh, not always, not always. Are you available for Laura at any moment that she chooses? Yes, absolutely. And is it easy for Laura to connect to the, yep, it's definitely your forte. Look at that. It's going crazy here. Do you encourage Laura to connect to her angels on a daily basis? Does Laura do angelic work? Or do you work through Laura? I'm getting a yes on that too. I'm feeling like they work through you, and that is, and I feel like it's almost like in response, they're thanking you. I feel like there's something that you may have promised or vowed, and they're thanking you. So that's what I got, Miss Laura. And yes, your guardian angel Hector is with you, and but they were able to communicate through me for sure. Nancy Ray said, I believe I had an angelic encounter during an out of body experience in my teens. Wow. Wow. You're welcome, Laura. Thank you. And thank you for being a member as well. By the way, all of the members are able to go to my chakra healing workshop at no extra cost, because you guys already paid for your membership. You get to come to that chakra healing workshop at no extra cost. I'd like to say free, but it's not free because you paid for the membership. So, but it's no additional cost. So I will be putting the link in for the chakra healing workshop in the next, I'll probably put it in today, tomorrow, and maybe Sunday as well. I'll try and remember, but look in my posts, and that's the direct link. Okay. And that's where it'll be. And I don't know if you can copy it, but that's the direct link. You can just go right into that, into the Zoom that way. And if anybody's interested in going to the chakra healing workshop, because the more people, the better, right? You're welcome, Lois. I know. So this is the last event through. I mean, the no extra cost event was for 2025 because I just wanted to give everybody an extra benefit for because it's a difficult time for everybody out there. And however, with moving into 2026, all of my members get these events half price. So you just let me know that you're my member, and I'll give you an opportunity to come into the event for half price. hmm It's not as easy to do half price. It's more work on me. So Richleen says, my spirit guide said her name is Majestic. Oh, beautiful. You're welcome, Shine Truth. Birth angels will jump in if your life is in danger and it's not your destined time to cross over. Other than that, you have to ask them to help because you have free will. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good. Good. I'm glad, Vicky. I'm glad. So thank you very much, Lori. Oh no, it wasn't Lori. It was sorry. It was the same color. Here you are, Laura. Thank you very much, Laura. Hector, I know. It's not easy to say. Omnidimensional. Omnipresent. Thank you guys. You guys are so hey neighbor. Hey Steve. Uh can you count on your loved ones as angels? I think they are playing with the angels. They are with the angels, but I'm not sure if it's as angels. But they can act for angels, do things on behalf of the angels, if that makes sense. hmm They literally have. Aw, good. Good. Oh, Vicky, you came in. Thank you very much. It says you became a new member. I thought you already were one. Thank you very much, Vicky. That was so nice. I didn't see that come through. Oh, look, Angels for Us came in. I love it. Angels for Us. That's a great name. And I don't know, did Nancy? I said Nancy Ray was next. Let me see. Yeah, I think I might have time for both. Let me see. I can't just skip Angels Are Us. I don't know what I did with it. Let me find it. Sorry, you guys. Okay. I got you. I got you, Angels Are Us. So, Nancy Ray, if you're still here, please say hello. I think you did just do a comment. So, hi, Lisa Davies. Nice to see you. Thank you, Nancy Ray. I see you. I'm just letting them guide me. I'm not really doing anything in order. It's just random. Okay. Yeah. Vicky, I saw it. It did say I did see your new member, but I just saw it now. Hi Jackie Jan. Okay, so let's do Nancy Ray and then we'll do angels. Sorry, I didn't. Here you go. All right. Thank you for being here and being patient, Nancy Ray. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, Nancy, they want you to, they're showing me you got really close to the angelic physical presence of the angelics in your, um, I know you were saying in your astral projection, but I do feel as though it's your consciousness. And I feel as though you have gone um, to the higher realms in your sleep, or your consciousness has um, before. Like that wasn't the first time. I feel as though you've been asking them for healing. You're asking them for protection when you do astral travel. And you're asking them to watch over you when you sleep. I do feel that there's a protector angel, somebody who's strong and protective, and like a guardian, and not just your guardian angel, but like somebody, a spiritual guardian, that you use this very strong angelic um, frequency. And I see green triangles. Um, so I feel as though this angelic frequency also has um, sacred geometry with it. Like it's the green ray. It has it's the geometric. Now they're showing me it's a Merkaba. It's not just a triangle. They're showing me both triangles. And they're saying it's three-dimensional and that it's sort of lit in the green ray. And this is a frequency and vibration. And try not to limit that it's only green or that it's only the Merkaba. Like this is the frequency and transmit and trans the frequency and vibration can transmit and change in different intensities. And when they're at their full angelic protection, and they're like 17 feet tall, these angels, and they are very not, they're intimidating to lower vibrational frequencies. So this is something that you call upon, and they love this, and they know that you're that you can handle, or that you can interact with this strong frequency, that with this strong energy from the angels. And they're saying that it's their pleasure. They're just saying that they're just glad that that you believe in them. And the more that you believe in them, the more that gives them power. And I'm not sure what that relates to. I feel like there's like a children's story, or like that the more that you believe in something, the more that they have power. Because there's just no doubt, and that you have this awareness, or this encounters with different dimensional frequencies and energies and characters, that you have experienced their energy, you have experienced them in a certain way that makes you believe beyond a shadow of a doubt, which then makes them stronger in order to work with you. So I love that. I love that you have such confidence, and such, just the belief is really beautiful. Oh gosh. Um, yeah. Oh, thanks. Kim says she loves my glittery candle. You know what, Kim? That's like a vintage candle. I got it at the secondhand store, and it's water inside, and one little crack and that thing's done for. But it's I got it at the secondhand store. It's water with glitter inside. It's so cute. And Nancy says she always feels protected. Good for you. Hey, Craig Dixon. Let me see. Nancy says, I'm tingling. Good. I felt them too. Hey, Cody Rosenbaum. Nice to see you. And Heavenly Blessed Honey is here somewhere. I didn't. Oh, here she is. Hi, Heavenly Blessed Honey. I see other people saying hello to you. Good, Nancy. I'm so happy for you. Shine Truth says, always Archangel Michael, right? And this was that really strong presence. Not saying that that's who it is. Oh, it's because you're a moderator. I see. Okay. There you are, Vicky. That's right. Hi, Craig. Hi, Lisa Davies. I don't know if I'm caught up or what. Hi, Lynn. Nice to see you. Okay. Who did I say was after Nancy? It was quite intense. I believe it was Angels for Us. I love that. Yeah. You know what? Steve, you said about our loved ones, can they be angels? And I feel as though, from the perspective of being human and when we lose a loved one and they go to heaven, they can feel like angels and they can do things that are like angels. They can help heal our heart. They can help guide the way, but it's in the likeness of angels. And I think that's what you meant. I think that's what you meant because and especially pets, we always say we have our angels on the other side. And I understand that they do interchange the name of angel, like if you say my mom's on the other side or my sister or my daughter or somebody and they're now my angel. Yeah, I can definitely see that. So let's tune into Angels for Us. I do feel they're telling me that you work with the angels in the sense that to give you inspiration, to enable you to have a cheery disposition, for you to have hope and faith, and looking at the bright side, you call on angels and incorporate the frequency and vibration of angels to help you to keep moving forward. And they're saying that's not all that they're here for, and that you can utilize them and ask them for much more than what you already have so far. And this is coming back around to the very first reading, I think, for just visiting. They want you to incorporate them, and whoever else was the first one. They want you to incorporate and because if we can, you know, our own energy is infinite as well. But our minds only see our energy in this form, and it's hard for us to believe that. It's hard for us to utilize all of that. So if we can imagine a different energy that is greater than us, like angels, because they're in the ninth dimension, they're not greater than us. They're just different from us, and and incorporate that type of energy, it will ignite and activate our own energy and our own abilities to have a cheery disposition and have a lot of faith and hope and see the bright side and see the silver lining in things. This is actually coming from our own energy, but they're saying that when we utilize and connect with angels, this helps us to raise and to utilize our own energy and turn on those activators that are the like the angels, and it almost brings it into our own availability or accessibility and possibilities. But it is true that it is our own ability that we have such. And I don't like to use the word power, but it it is abilities, and because power feels like power over, it's power like empowerment. We have empowerment. We are divine souls with the ability to manifest and to brighten the room and the energy around us. And it's hard for us to go through day to day with our 3D livelihoods, and all of the challenges that we confront each day. It's difficult to remember that higher aspect of ourselves. So when we connect to the angels, it helps to ignite and bring in that energy that we already have. I hope that makes sense. So that's what they want you to know there, Miss Angels, for us. Hmm. Let us know if that resonated with you. No, Starseed Wisdom. I didn't see. What was it? Yeah. I think I'm just over an hour, and that's going to be this is the last reading. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who is here, who is, Ergo says, you would really appreciate a message. I understand. I thought you were saying you really did. And these messages were for all of us. These messages are a reminder about ourselves and about the connection to the angels that we have. And, you know, what, what's possible for us to connect to the angels. I really like I like your icon there. I don't remember. Laura, I think it is, with the colorful icon. When they were talking about the color rays that they come in with, and the healing aspect. I really love that aspect of the angels. I should do something about angels specifically. Yeah, thank you, Just Visiting. I appreciate it. And thank you, Starseed Wisdom. Thank you, Vicky Howe. Thank you to everybody. Lois Hager, if I didn't see you, I'm sorry. But thank you all very much for being here, for all of your support. And it's so much fun being together and having a Friday night together. But I'm going to go. I have a private reading coming up in just a few minutes. And I will be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. I have Sherry from Voices from the Swamp is going to be here with me. And I hope, I think so. Yeah, it's me. And she's coming to my show. And so I hope you come back tomorrow. And then on Sunday is the chakra healing workshop. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. All right. So we'll see you, everybody. Take care. Enjoy your week off if you have off during this week too, right? Bye-bye. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.